Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Arsenal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, super ball! Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher.
Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Number 17.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Camavinga. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. Kane. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Kane! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 20.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Son Heung-min, he's picked his... It's Son Heung-min! And he steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Caicedo. And Fagioli. Camavinga does well to get it back. And it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Fires it, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They're urging him to shoot. Kane! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Arsenal, after 27 minutes, is number 20.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than...
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting... He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 17, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Could be danger here. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
All the way back. Jimenez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That pass isn't the best. And he's had it nicked away. Over to the left. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Chance for a shot! And that's past the post.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any...
Oh, they could be caught out here. In by Messi. Fernandez. Robertson rolls it backwards. Donnarumma.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Kane, distributed tidily. Now it's Valverde. Fagioli. He's had it taken off him. He's shifted it to the flank. Picked out brilliantly. And a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Arsenal were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Arsenal have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. Fernandez. Nicely spread. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Camavinga! Valverde looking to add to his goal. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min. Fagioli. Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. That's a good ball out wide. Tries a measured ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got away. And he shoots! Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Son Heung-min. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Messi. He's in a good position here. And a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Donnarumma getting this one clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's managed to get free.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi's... a header! He scores! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
Big chance! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 71 minutes...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Akanji in with the challenge. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. Shot a goal! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min gets into some space. Valverde is onto this. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. So it looks now very much a done deal. Just wait. It's Kane! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 20.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain...
Can he finish? He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 86 minutes is...
How many? Just how many?
Lionel Messi!
Son Heung-min! Oh, impressive strike.
Lionel Messi!
Akanji. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Played out to the right. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's in on goal. Goes back. That's rather hopeful. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Robertson. Ball's gone out of play. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Son Heung-min. And that will be it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Drives it in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Spread neatly. He's in a great position here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's with the keeper. Abdul Hamid gets a foot in here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. It is a corner, good chance. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Here's the header! Saudi Arabia have the chance to go the other way. Goes looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And now the breakaway. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Indonesia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And now they can spring out of defence. Abdul Hamid. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Played out towards the right wing. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. Gets a good foot in there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good ball, good take, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not the most accurate pass, and it's Abdul Hamid. Looking for options for movement. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big chance! Has another go! And he's there to belt it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That has been slung wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away, delivered in, cleared away. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product,
The attendance
and
for this
quickly.
match was 28,997.
Foot in. Strong running down that left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia.
Indonesia
Number 11.
have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 9.
And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And they've got rid. Saudi Arabia are looking to go forward now. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
So,
15.
time for changes on
Number
both
10.
sides, actually.
Coming on the field, number 7.
So, Jim, what are you
Number
thinking?
8.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Ball swung in. Up he goes! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got tall. It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 17.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that's been intercepted. And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Throw it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Abdul Hamid. He's through here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. Swings, it's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here.
Saudi Arabia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Shoots! Well, now, oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Abdul Hamid. Great pressure, plenty of it. And now the breakaway. Abdul Hamid does really well to win the ball there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Gets his head on it! And that has been clubbed away. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. Could try cutting inside here. Played into the... There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Abdul Hamid's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Chance for a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Quick announcement now. We would like to
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now that's well seen too.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Played out to the left flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, played right into his path. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Swept in. And he's there to belt it away. And it's hoisted clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance to shoot! Well, there's the clearance. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Cross into the box.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 7.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, really well played.
Abdul-Hamid receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Saudi Arabia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chooses to deal with it himself. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? There will be a throw-in. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Saudi Arabia clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's a really well-measured ball. Abdul-Hamid's cross. That's the keeper's ball.
Saudi Arabia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Abdul-Hamid has created one goal already. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. A probing pass. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Skillfully. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Ronaldo. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Savinho. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business.
It's Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's going to be another throw. Cristiano Ronaldo! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Danilo.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Joao Pedro. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Savinho duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Pedro. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it.
Ruben Dias with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ruben Dias has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Neymar, Bruno Guimaraes. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nicely spread. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bruno Guimaraes, João Pedro, Ruben Dias with the foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Nuno Mendes did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Neymar. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bruno Guimaraes. He's found a way past. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That has not gone well. Now it's João Pedro. Brazil have a free kick.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
No, that's been intercepted. Diogo Dalot is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Joe Linton. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Guimaraes. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Gabriel, and it's Carlos Augusto. Lucas Paqueta going full tilt down the left. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Oh, the clearance is short. Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, Bernardo Silva concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Marquinhos, João Pedro, that's been slipped through. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here, what's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's managed to get rid. That's a decent clearance.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Vitinha. And it's Paquetá. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Portugal are going to be forced to play the rest of the game with just 7. Danilo, nicely aimed pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Diogo Dalot.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catch! And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly.